Ultimate Pool Challenger event champion, 2021 Ultimate Pool Challenger number 1 and 2015 World Masters champion, so good pedigree. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty now in this tournament. Graig from England. St George's flag there, of course, and the red, white and blue for Christophe Faurie from France. Not to be confused with Christophe Lambert, who is going very, very well. He's also in action on table 4 at the moment. All 36 tables in use. I'll be doing my best to keep you up to date with all the latest scores. And of course you can always check them out yourself, qscore.com. The link is on the Facebook page that you're watching this match. I'm Mark White, great to be here with you. This is day 2, 4 days, 4 events. Over 500 players all competing for a nice prize fund as well. Winner of this will take home $7,000. This is the Clough Plaza Pool Open. Very, very good start from the Silver Sniper. Cues absolutely beautifully. Talented left-hander, stroking them around. Takes the opening rack in less than 3 minutes. Match clock time of an hour. We are using a shot clock 30 seconds, of course, as you know by now. 1:15 extension each per rack as well. Women in action in the Women's Ultimate Morocco tournament. Now there is a man who deserves a little bit of time off. That man with the glasses has been in control of the stream, giving you all these great pictures. It's a dream stream team we have here in Morocco. The lovely city of Marrakesh, the 4th largest in Morocco. Population of around about 930,000. A desert city. It's hot outside. It's air conditioned in here, but we have hot action. Nice colourful top there for Christophe Faurie. Oh, a little nudge, bit thicker on that one would have been perfect. Now I wonder, will he draw into it? Will he take a risk? Gone wrong. I thought maybe he might have played a deep screw on that and maybe go into the yellow. I think it might have given him a few more options. Still on this one to the top left-hand corner. Very awkward cueing. Can only get through to the left-hand side of the cue ball. Calls the extension. that soon runs out as well. Good recovery. What kind of angle does he have on this red? Can he draw back past the side pocket? Needs to try and leave himself an angle in the second to last red. I wonder, could he play it in off of the red? Let's see how he ends up on this. Oh, this is really aggressive. What a shot he's played there. Tremendous shot. Didn't see that one coming. Lots of left-hand spin on the cue ball. It's done him no good though. No shot on the last red. Good solid hit. Chance for Chris though to mop things up. He's tried to play a two-way. Not sure he's got the hook. He may have left a cross-side double on here. Can he avoid the double kiss? May have to play it with some right-hand spin. Oh, he's swerving, trying to make it in the corner. Needs it to run, and it did. Very nice shot. We should be level. Nicely done. It would have been a shame if he'd have ended up losing that rack. Played some great shots in the early part of it. You may have seen Lee Kendall in action on this very table on the last match. He's back in action again, just below me. One of the owners of Ultimate Pool. And I'm told the big boss arrives a little bit later on today. Scott Quirk will be in town. Never met the guy, but love what he's done with Ultimate Pool. And hopefully this won't be my last Ultimate Pool event. I absolutely love this format. Taking a picture of himself on the big screen. Peace, brother, peace. Lots of top spin, cue ball arcing. Going into the side pocket. How many times do we see that? So it's not ball in hand after the scratch of the break. This rule seems to change, because I thought after a scratch on the break it was ball behind the line and you had to play out of the kitchen. Neither player saying anything, so I'm the one that's got it wrong. Randall is up against Gary Carr, who you may have seen on this table earlier on as well. Up against Marion Jude. The action comes thick and fast here. No rest for the wicked. You have to keep going. Oh, that was a really nice little swerve shot. He's coming with the big shots, isn't he, Christophe? I'm very impressed with what I've seen so far. And now he's looking to see if he can just stun through the gap of the 8 and the yellow and just nudge into that red just above the yellow. Oh, that's not what he played. He got it wrong. And now he's in a lot of trouble. From a rack winning chance, it's all gone wrong. He's going to struggle to get this safe. Can he go side rail and flick off the red and leave the white on the cushion? Well, that's the last thing he wanted. One scratch each. Yellow in the side will take him up table for the sole yellow in the kitchen area. Doesn't want to be straight. I believe he's the brother-in-law of Mike Gibney. Mike Gibney, known as the Entertainer, was doing a bit of Elvis last night, keeping us all awake with his booming voice. Regains the lead at 2-1. Unusual name, Waddingham. I remember Waddingtons. They're the makers of Monopoly, I believe, aren't they? And we're playing not for Monopoly money here, but for some real money. This is the Cloth Plaza Pool Open. Winner will receive $7,000. The runner-up $3,000. Losing semi-finalists will get $1,000 each. Last 8 will take home $500. There's $250 if you finish in the top 16, and last 32 you'll get $150. Very carefully placing the ball, breaking quite near to the rail, a lot nearer than most. Lots of spin on that red ball, sending it into the corner. There's another one dropped in the bottom right-hand corner. Look at this for a break. 3 reds down. Just the one awkward red, but it is available. One next to the yellow. May have to use his extension here. I like the way he's played this. Now, I wonder, will he play to get on that awkward red now? He has an angle, play low right on the cue ball, come round the back of the yellow, in between the rail and the yellow. Wow. It seemed a complicated way to go for me. But he's the man down on the cue. Doesn't always look the same, does it, when we're looking from our camera position? I love to tie the cue ball up with the yellow near to this bottom right hand corner pocket. It's exactly what he's played. That is an excellent shot, real top class safety. Nominated as touch-in by the referee. Didn't have to play it. A little bit of a hop, skip and a jump from Graig there. Getting back to his comfy chair. I've seen lots of comments about these chairs. They really are more like thrones for kings, aren't they? You know what's coming here, guys. Clever safety this time. Not one yellow ball down yet. All of a sudden, Graig has become favourite for this rack. Be putting some pace into this. Missed it altogether. So now ball in hand. Should be the end of the rack. Shouts of come on Graig, come on. Really does take me back to my youth, this game. Almost every bar in England had one of these tables, and of course very popular all across Europe and Africa. Small tables making it possible for bars to allocate so much square footage, so much real estate to the game. And I used to spend every night and all weekends playing this game. And it looks like this young man has played a bit of it himself as well. A class out after being so far behind in that particular rack. And I'll take that all the way back to that strange positional shot he tried on the second but last red, or maybe the third last red it was. Yeah, it was the third last red when he used the yellow to make the red. I thought it was a strange shot at the time. Anyway, it's done and dusted. Connor Tracy has taken a 3-0 lead over Salah Klita. Youssef Latlu is 3-2 up on South African Aidan Joseph. Aidan Joseph is part of Caesar Chandigar's team along with Rashid. They're still going okay in the team competition. And this cue ball, another scratch. Dom Cooney 2-0 up against Anas Abraug. Carl Morris in action against Amin Aslamat. And Graig Waddingham going well again. 7-1 winner over Morocco's Achraf Benjeloun. Morgan McInnes 5-3 down. He's led most of his matches. James Scott 5-2 down to Cedric Le Quebec. Little nudge into the red. Leaving him with the perfect angle to draw up through the gap. Was playing into an area where he could have been on all four of these remaining yellows. He's going to have to settle for the one in the side pocket, though, overrun it just slightly. Unless he can get through to this. Well, if he can, this is a bonus. Is he thinking of playing this off the red into the side, or is he going straight in with it? Straight in. Red's a little bit too far away, isn't it? Keeping it simple. Something I never used to do when I was a player. I could never seem to keep it simple. More often than not, played the wrong shots. Nicely done. Increases his lead. 3-rack cushion now, 4-1. Took the opener, lost the next one, won the next 3. Lovely setup for all the spectators as well. They've got somewhere to put their drinks. And they've got a good view as well over the whole of this arena. 20 tables. Lee Kendall is 4-0 down to Gary Carr from Malta. Christophe to break then. In desperate need of this rack. Won't want to fall 4 behind. Friday evening here in Marrakesh. Temperature outside beginning to drop. Temperature inside beginning to rise as we get down to the business end of this tournament. This is round 4. Overcut it, but it went in off the jaw. Good pace. Would like to have been dead straight on this. I think he can still hold a cue ball. Oh, he's found the gap for the more difficult one. Now, don't tell me He's going to stun back through that gap between the 8 ball and the yellow. Surely not. Played it with a bit of pace. High degree of difficulty, that shot. Played it well. Just stun past the yellow here, just to the left of the red he's going to be playing. I can see people asking about Caesar. He was knocked out of the singles. And I'm not sure when the teams are on again, guys. I will have a look. I will do a little bit of investigation for you to bring you up to date with all the goings on. He's taken these very well. He's had to play some very, very good positional shots during this break. And it's a rack he desperately needed as well. So, very nice indeed. Très bien, as they say in France. Christophe Faurie pulls one back, now trails by 4 racks to 2. Race to 7. Graig Waddingham still in control, and he will be breaking in the next rack, I do believe. Plenty of great photos from around the event and all the different matches, some great clips as well from over the last 4 days. Social media team hard at work bringing you all the action, all the latest pictures and photos of all the stars. There's a real buzz about this place. I wish you could see it, guys. I wish you could all be here. The next best thing though, you've got us live. And you haven't had to fly anywhere. You just had to do a little bit of surfing. The ladies' event is ongoing at the moment as well. On the outer tables, guys. 6 matches at the moment going on. Now let's bring you some more information as well about the team event. Of when the last 16 will be played, guys, at the moment. I've got no information on that at all, but keep your eye on the Ultimate Pool Morocco Facebook page. Everything you need to know will appear on there. Go and have a surf around in between matches. We kind of are on schedule, and where possible we're playing roll on, roll off, so if a match finishes early we'll get the next one on early rather than keep the players waiting. Has an angle on this, can play it with a little bit of right hand side. widen the angle off the rail. May have gone fraction too far here. Just means he's got a little bit more work to do. Unnecessary heavy lifting, as the great Tony Robles would say. Good friend of mine from New York, now residing in Florida. One of the great commentators in American pool, and also a very, very good coach as well, one of the most sought after coaches. He's even done a little bit of acting. He was lucky enough to be in the series Billions. Oh yes, he's been to the mansion. We're not in a mansion, we're in a palace. It's the El Olivara Palace. Oh, he had the wrong cue in his hand there. Picked up his brake cue. Bit of work to do, especially on the red over on the left hand side pocket that's blocked by the yellow. Struggled in with that one. Now is he going to play this into the side, or is he going to stun it, leave an angle to nudge into that red by the 8 ball? Just hold the cue ball more or less where the red is, and now has the perfect angle to nudge into the red on the side rail by the 8. Would love to just flick half ball off it to leave it over the side pocket. Caught the other side of it. Not how it was planned. Well, at 7:30 this evening, we will start the Ultimate Pool Association Open. The big one will begin at 7:30. That's a race to 8. Again, it's single elimination, and again, it's 512 players. We're really getting through the matches here. It's a pool player's dream, was just trying to flick that out. Now, does he go for the bank? Does he try and double it? Or does he try and tuck in behind it? But he's pretty easy to hit, isn't it? I think he's got to go for this. And that should be rack over. And Graig Waddingham on the hill. I beg your pardon. On 5. I'm getting my scores mixed up here, guys. There's so much going on around the room. I'm looking at 3 different tournaments going on at the same time, all the different scoreboards. I've got Q Score, I've got Ultimate Pool website open. I'm trying to have a little look at your messages as well on Facebook. Busy time here. Wouldn't change it for the world. Absolutely brilliant to be here doing what I love in amongst it. And this really is the final. Well, I've got the full set now. I've been lucky enough to do World American Pool 8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball World Championships, men and women's. I've done World Teams. I've done Hay Ball World Masters. I'd never done any ultimate pull until today, or yesterday I started, of course. And it really was on my bucket list. And just feel so fortunate. I've now got the full set. Of course, I want to be around for a lot longer now. But if anything did happen to me, I will have achieved most of my goals and most of my bucket list items as well. Never swum with dolphins, but I have swum with whale sharks. And I also got to go to the very famous Rick's Cafe in Casablanca. Played against Sham. If you're lucky enough to work in the pool world, it really can take you all over the world. I've seen the biggest pool tournaments in the world. I've been part of them. I better stop reminiscing. It sounds like I'm writing my own obituary live on air. Don't want to get all morbid. I want to keep it light. I wonder what kind of angle he has here. Can he just run this cue ball into the 8 ball? Oh, he's gone short side on the 2 reds. Had a little bit too much angle to play the shot that I was thinking of. Now, can he play this red, get a little double kiss on the yellow and hold for the other red into the same pocket? In the grand scheme of things, this is a big shot. If it goes in, he should be good to go. Played it with inside English, some left-hand spin. He's not out the woods yet, though. Too much angle on this cue ball. He's going to have to do some travelling as well. Maybe just playing the bank, the double into the right-hand side pocket, holding for the 10. Well, he's gone. Thought he was playing the bank and just holding for the 8 ball in the side. Is he trying to squeeze it off of the yellow into this corner pocket? Is he looking at maybe playing into the side pocket? I'm not sure what he's playing here. Oh, what a shot he's played there. Absolutely fantastic shot, squeezing it off of the yellow into the side pocket. Absolutely fabulous 10 ball. 8 ball, rather. That's me talking about all the different cue sports, isn't it? Tremendous 8 ball. Graig Waddingham, not very happy with that one though. Just going a little bit red in the face at the moment, Craig. Looking as calm as you like, Christophe on the right. Very focused, isn't he? Craig a lot more animated. Cue ball. Just got a brush off one of the balls. Didn't scratch, but it's dry. And it's kind of ball in hand position on this yellow. Super quick. I heard Gary Carr talking to Lee Kendall before they just started their match just below me. And Lee Kendall, it was his first experience on this TV table in that last match on here. And he described it as like playing on glass. Very, very hard to control the cue ball. And Cesar Chandiga said exactly the same. He struggled with the pace. TV table always plays a little bit quicker. Doesn't get played on as much as the others. And of course there's all the extra heat coming from more lighting. There's 5 lights over this table as opposed to the one on each of the outer tables, plus all the heat from the cameras and the audience. Well, it's very nice of you to say, Richard Obama. Thank you for that, my friend. Glad to be of service. I always think a commentator can add something to a stream. I think you're being a little bit too kind, but I take that compliment. And thank you very, very much for it. Never seen it as work, really. It's kind of just a passion that took over. A little bit unfortunate there not to have something a little bit better than this. Doesn't bank. Does it? No, it doesn't. He's trying to play it off the back of that red, I believe. Another chance goes begging. I am seeing your comments, guys. I'm just scrolling through the scores, trying to find the updates that you're looking for. You can do the same as well. If you want, you can go to theqscore.com. All the latest scores are on there as well. But I will look for the Aiden score for you as well. I saw people asking for that. Tom Cousins, top cat, has gone through 7-1 against Leroy McGruff from South Africa. Gary Carr now 6-1 up on Lee Kendall. Adam Lallet is 2-0 up on Laurent Botral. 3-3 between Cedric Lequelec and Gregory Hebresh. Another mistake allows Christophe back to the table. Aidan Joseph is 5-4 up on Youssef Lalau from Morocco. So the South African keeping the flag flying, as is Christophe Faurie, now within striking distance at 5-4. Aidan is out on table 13. I'm just trying to locate it for you guys so that I can keep you up to date, and any little bit of running commentary I can offer as well. Good to see the crowd getting involved in all the other matches going on around as well, not just this one. A lot of them have taken advantage of the vantage point high up, so they're overlooking all the other tables, so you might hear the odd cheer at a strange time thinking, what are they cheering? It's because they're watching another table other than the one our camera is on. Good chance of levelling it up here. It was 5-2 up, Graig Waddingham. Overhit this slightly. May just be able to brush off the yellow to the left of the red he's going to be taking on. Could end up on both of these reds. One into the side pocket would be the favourite. And now can just drop this in, leave the red into the same pocket he just played the last one. Good stuff here from Christophe. Straightforward draw. Coming into the angle on the 10, on the 8 rather, sorry. If you're wondering why occasionally I call the 8 ball the 10 ball, because in American pool that 8 ball looks like the 10 ball does. Some more scores for you. Stephen Campbell 2-1 up against Idalissa Said from Morocco. Anas Abraouk from Morocco is 3-2 down to Dom Cooney. Connor Tracy has gone through 7-1 over Salal Ktila. Damien Joly, 7-3 winner over Youssef Essalam. Aidan Joseph and Youssef Lalau are now all square at 5-5. Players already through to round 5. Mustafa Mayouf will play Christy Caulfield. Graig Waddingham is through, awaiting the winner of a match. Tom Cousins through. Jordan Cunningham is through. Chris Melling also through, will play Yannick Beaufils. England v France in that one. Plenty of French players going through. Christopher Simeret and Arthur Crespin already through also. Connor Tracy, Paul Coldrick are also through to the last 32. These players have been playing a lot of pool over the first 2 days. We've still got 2 days to go. Look at that for a positional shot. Found the gap beautifully. This guy's expression never changes. He's just fully focused. Working his way through these racks, and this to take the lead after being 5-2 down. He's looking at going at 6-5 on the hill. Good performance this from the Frenchman. Look at the spin on that. Played it high right hand spin about 2 o'clock on the clock face. I'm just a little bit awkward on it. I believe the red just to the left of the 8 ball does pass between the red and the yellow into the side pocket. Key shot here then. If this goes in, he should get out. Well, having said that, easy on this yellow into the side pocket. Either of them. You may be able to play the yellow off the red into the side if he can't get to the potting angle. The red may come to the rescue here. Remember, he played that amazing 8 ball off the yellow earlier on. Delicate little shot now. Yellow to the bottom right hand corner. Draw off the side rail, some low right, hold for the yellow into the top side pocket on your screens now, so low left, low right rather. Oh, he's lost it. It's the second time he's played that shot where he's tried to go round instead of drawing off the side rail. I just wondered, maybe the new cloth, they're just sliding a little bit too much so the side isn't grabbing off the rail. It's not gripping. Was always struggling with prime position there though, Christophe. Thought he'd worked his way through the hard part of it, and it was the last one that tripped him up. Now is he going to play into this ball on the rail? Yeah, now that's a shot that before players wouldn't play that shot because it would be easy enough to make them down the rail, but these new Rasson tables with the tighter pockets, having to change your game slightly, and he won't mind both of them going in there. Knew there was a chance of that, so held position onto both of these reds into the side pocket. Just has to play a good positional shot on the last red. Now if he has got the angle, may play onto it here, come short side, play it into the bottom left hand corner. That will open up the 8 ball into the bottom right hand corner as well. So he's coming round 2 rails here. Oh, just 1 rail, leaving it into the side. What angle has he got though? May have to draw past the yellow. Don't think he can go through. Played it very, very nicely indeed. And now a similar stun shot. And the sniper will have the hill in his sights. Yeah, he's done well to get back into the lead. Went through a bit of a rough patch from 5-2 up. Looked for everything that he was going to go 6-5 down there, but that misplaced positional shot from the man on your screens on the right there, Christophe, let Graig back in. Waddingham 1 away from being a winner again. Aidan Joseph still 5-5 of Youssef Lalau. Dom Cooney 5-2 up now on Anas Abrauk. Stephen Campbell 3-1 up. The Scot leads the man from Morocco. Idrissa Said 3-1. Lee Kendall on a bit of a comeback, and he's at the table again, but he still trails Gary Kerr 6 racks to 3. Back to this one. Very, very important rack for this man breaking. Needs to win it. Almost scratched. Well, second time. Almost went straight in that pocket. Got a kick off another ball, and in it goes. Smart shot, very smart shot, using the yellow. To break open the other red. Played that really well. Had a little bit of an anxious look to see if the red still passes the yellow, but it does. Still has that red on the left-hand side. Just a little bit awkward, but can get on it if he gets the cue ball more or less tight on that left-hand side rail. I wonder, will he go for position on that one now? Can he hold it? No, he can't. He's okay. Can drop this in. Red to the right hand corner to follow. Red just up to the left of the 8 ball is a little bit awkward. Well, he's caught that really bad. Caught it way too thick. He left himself a lot more angle on this ball. I think he decelerated, to be honest. So wants to draw the cue ball just past the side pocket. Maybe some... Oh, he's going for the other one. To the top right. He's playing a delicate little stunt over to that left-hand side rail. He's missed it. Concentrating so much on the position. Still not easy though. Don't think the yellow passes the red into this bottom left-hand corner. Shake of the head. Can't believe it. Just overran position on the intended red. Had to play another one. Now then, does this yellow pass the red? If it does, everything's in the open and it's a great opportunity to go heel-heel. Made sure he left himself a decent angle. Can go anywhere he wants with the cue ball. I think he has to play some kind of cannon into his yellow on the left. Maybe do it now. Extension called just in time, just in town, you could say. Yeah, brilliant little shot there, lovely little flick, bringing it out into the open. Good stuff here. Really has played some top class pool. Both of them have. They've not always had easy layouts. It's not like break and run, break and run, break and run. Once again, the side spin not grabbing off the new cloth on the rail. Would have expected the cue ball to be further away from the 8 ball than it is. Very nicely played though. And now can just drop this into the side pocket or can draw across the face of the 8. Yeah, just drop it in. That was the problem with that shot. I'm a little bit surprised he didn't draw across the face of it to play it into the bottom left-hand corner. I think he may have just potted the yellow a little bit thin. He's left himself a bit to do here. This is horrible. Cue ball flying around as well. He's okay. I think we can tell who the crowd are rooting for. Excitement here in Marrakesh at the El Olivar Palace Hotel and Resort. Feeling the heat, Graig Waddingham. Cool as a cucumber is Christophe Faurie. The handshake, wishing each other luck for the all-important 13th rack. Who will it be unlucky for? It's gone all the way, but it's not like it's been a long match really. It's been entertaining. So he won the lag, and that gives him the honour of breaking off. Yeah, the round of applause coming at a very inopportune time for Graig Waddingham. Right on the backswing. Can do strange things to you, that can. makes you kind of let go of the cue when you don't want to. How much will it cost him? Lee Kendall continues to come back against Gary Carr. The Maltese leads by just 2 racks now. Was 5 up at one stage. This for a place in the money, albeit a little amount, but every little helps. Sometimes there's talk of, if a match goes heel-heel, should there still be a shot clock? I think there should be. It adds to the drama, and why change the format right at the end? So he's used his extension very early in this rack. Down to just 9 minutes. We're under the 10-minute mark, which means the shot clock has shrunk as well by half to 15 seconds, and it's gone wrong. He's up against the clock here. The beep's going off. He's going to have to hurry. Now he's in trouble. What a chance this is for Graig Waddingham. And the longer he can leave his extension, the better it is for him. Christophe using it on the very first shot. Can't afford to let yourself panic. It's not like shootout speed. Nice little cannon played there. Be surprised if he doesn't take this. He's going to have to use his extension here. Yeah, I feel that's a little bit of a waste of the extension. He was always going to be playing this shot, but maybe just wanted to give himself that extra little bit of time to settle on the shot. Didn't want the beeps going off when he was down on the shot. Now, what does he do here? Red in the side. Sorry, yellow in the side. Even I'm getting excited. Always harder to play the follow shot with the smaller white. Has to cue it smooth. Beeps coming. Oh, and look at this. He'll be feeling great. This 8 for a really, really hard-fought win. In it goes. The handshake. Christophe Faurie is out. Graig Waddingham moves on. Back with more action for you very, very shortly, guys. The action coming thick and fast in Marrakesh. I'm Mark White. I'll see you soon.